So here we are going into 2025. It's that Monday, that feeling, and I don't know about you, but today took a definite extra kick to really get going. And I was like, oh, I'm surprised by this energy. I thought I'd got the hang of this, with all the Reiki and self-work that I do. I didn't expect to meet any resistance. Well, that was a fallacy because, yes, I felt some resistance this morning to doing what I needed to do. Was drawn to do what I know that I do. And that's fascinating. So I'm sure it didn't take me much to see how many other people are also feeling and experiencing similar today. Not only the weather, but the timing. We've got so much. We're all coming out of this lovely, beautiful, magical bubble of Christmas and New Year celebrations with family. And it has been high octane, beautiful, magical energy. So this is quite a leap to go into the slightly more banal aspect of everyday existence and living. So this morning, my preparation to come onto meditation really saved me from that kind of, I was able to sit with the versions of me that were coming up to say, do you know, you don't really need to do this, go and do something else, or whatever else was coming up. So you may have experienced your own ones of these today. And of course, it is that much more difficult because oftentimes there's been a much more, energetic center. We might be slightly off center from that with following all the celebrations that have taken us into different energies and the different foods we've been eating, sometimes to excess, different alcohol, different things that we may have done to our bodies that wouldn't normally, and all those take an effect on how we show up because they affect our energetic frequency and vibration and how we present. So therefore, today's Reiki session was about lifting that, getting out of the fear of the new year, getting rid of new year fear and stepping into new energy. So I've put a link in the comments here so that you can tap into that if it's something that you need. And really, I just wanted to share that actually the real knowledge for me was that Reiki, it was a reminder for myself and everybody to share with everybody here that Reiki for me is it has been a journey of a self that was like reflection, analysis, understanding, knowledge, that gnosis, that ability of my inner world to peel away to get to the layers of what I'm actually here for and why I'm, what I'm wanting, what my soul is asking me to persist with every day, as opposed to, oh, I need this, so I'll get that over there. Just kind of, and every time I get resistance leading through. So that's how I show up then. In alignment with that is my Reiki practice, how I work, where I channel meditations, how I lead on classes and courses, and how I sit in situations, coaching scenarios with Reiki clients who come in for support. And of course, the support may be in with physical things or emotional. And we work through those with Reiki energy. So an activator of those things is a large part of my soul calling. I'm very, very happy and comfortable with that. And I guess part of my growth is becoming more available and more present as that, and owning it in more comfortable ways. So Reiki is helping with all of that. And what it can do for you is through the meditations that I do on a Monday, it helps to shed away the layers of fear. It helps to lift off the bits that are stopping us from doing the bit that we really, our soul is saying, look, do this, do this, do this. But we're like, oh, no, this is more comfortable. This is what I know. This is where I feel safe. And so our egoic self, parts of that will resist some of those change factors. But Reiki comes in and goes, right, this is happening, and really helps to lift us into that state of doingness from a space of beingness. So it helps us to get rid of the actions that are leading us away from our center and landing us with the actions that are aligned with our center. So that's how I feel it. And so the Reiki weekly meditations I do, my own Reiki practice, where clients can come visit with me online or in person. Animals, I work with horses and dogs and all manner of animals that need any sort of emotional support, and often, you know, the people, the humans that they're linked with and how they need support, all of it about just growth and clearing off these heavier frequencies. And then, so also at the moment, as well as that, I offer classes. So I teach and train in Reiki. And this is, again, a calling for me because I feel that Reiki can offer everybody so much. And if people feel they have to come to me to receive Reiki, well, again, that can be to some extent disempowering. So like in all my Reiki sessions, I aim to empower each person with their own healing abilities. And also to offer the potential to connect to that Reiki frequency and channel it for themselves. So we do that in Reiki classes, which is the holy fire energy that I work with through the International Centre for Reiki Training. And that is what helps to clear away the layers that block us from being in line with our soul purpose, and where we really, you know, doing the stuff that really sets our hearts on fire and that gives us that passion to get up every morning. And if we can't have the passion, it helps us to reconnect with that passion when we simply lay our hands on ourselves. So that's how I see Reiki helping. It doesn't, you know, becoming a Reiki practitioner isn't necessarily the end goal of being, you know, becoming a Reiki channel. Lots of people come to me for Reiki training just so they can enhance their own lives and their own life experiences and bring Reiki into their own workplaces to raise the frequency of what they are doing. So maybe that's something that appeals to you. That is something that I can offer. The other thing is at the moment, this year for 2025, I'm doing a really special training that I was called to do with a dear colleague of mine from the States, Nichole. And Nichole Olsen and I are doing this monthly new moon series. Now, that just so happens that it aligns with the year of the snake. And the snake is all about sloughing off, shedding our skin, stepping into our independence, stepping into our worth, and funnily enough, stepping into our shadows to release those so that we can sit, bring the light in and reflect on those. And you know, so it's transcending fear. It's transcending the fear we have about ourselves. So the New Moon series is what we're doing monthly online to really bring in a level of healing that reflects in a sacred group and a circle that we're meeting at regularly and feeding back into and growing in together to move through things that may be holding us back or holding us prisoner in some way, or even just guiding us off path. So that's what we'll be doing. So that's another way you can sign up and support yourself. The other thing that I'm doing this year is a series again of 8 deep nature connection retreats. The first one will be at the lounge on the 1st of February, and we're working with plant medicine to begin to lean more deeply into the energy that is going to have in store. And it's a beautiful space to do that in Ashbourne, the heart of our local community, and this is very much an in-person set retreat. So I'd love to hold space for you there too, and to work with the energies of the land in how we are going to move forward with some of these beautiful energies of 2025. So that's everything. I look forward to seeing you in there, and I'll be doing some lives in the coming weeks where we can interact a little bit more. You can also see details of any of the things I've just spoken about in the comments of this post. And on YouTube, you will see more details about all of the different things I run. And on my website, helencraven.com, www.helencraven.com, you can also see and book my services. Okay, so hoping that you found your own way to find your way into the light today and find your actions and activity, maybe through laughter at work. That can also be a great breaker of ice and a breaker of the doldrums, or whatever that is for you. If not, then do tune into the meditation, because that will definitely, it's only 10 minutes. The meditational part is only a 10-minute one. You can always fast forward the talking because it's something a bit similar to what I've been talking about here. And I will see you in this year. Take care.